Hello and welcome. My name is Trismegistus and I'm back. I'm not back, but I'm back. I do a bit of streaming. I have absolutely nothing to do this weekend. And deliberately so. I tried to, well, I had some days off last week, but I ended up working on my next lore video instead of really resting, and I had some other bits and pieces I had to do. So I was kind of like, well, let's properly take a proper weekend off, because that video got done, or rather I finished that video. Just look at it there. Are we getting, yeah, it's a bit loud, isn't it? I'm going to turn the gain down. All right. That's a bit better. Yeah. So I've not streamed in like 3 months, basically. The honest truth is I'd sort of fallen out of love with it, to be honest with you. I sort of enjoyed the idea of it, but I was particularly finding YouTube was, there were a lot of people like backseating all the time, and while I don't fundamentally mind it as such, I always find it a bit sort of tedious to have to explain to people that I don't like it or don't want it. I'm not going to listen to their opinions is the main thing, and then they get annoyed and blah blah blah. So yeah, just checking everything's coming through, because a while since I've done this. What the heck is going on with the YouTube? There we go. Automated ads help you. No, I don't want ads on the streams. So the idea of today's stream, it'll be however long it ends up being. I'm not really aiming for any particular length. I've downloaded over the last few months, not deliberately, just out of curiosity, a whole load of demos of lots and lots of factory games in particular. And so I thought I'd maybe just play a few of those. I fired them all up on Friday evening and to make sure they were all working, type of thing, which they were. So how long some of these will last, I don't know. I mean, we may end up just playing this one. The first one is a very cheekily named game called Snacktorio, and it is sort of a management style, factory building management type thing, but as the name suggests, based on snacks. As I understand it, the snacks we're feeding, the snacks are being fed to this is like an eldritch horror type thing. So to see what it's like. But how long the demos are going to last, I don't know. What's your name? Triggles. Start cooking. Since the world first formed, the beasts had roamed the lands, spawned from an endless void with hungry demands. Over time, their numbers and size grew, as did their greed. They could not be appeased, rather, extinction was guaranteed. I think these are meant to be rhyming couplets. When all hope was lost, Alu Khanit came to answer our appeal. They laid the table of the first supper and brokered a meal deal. With the help of the engineers, great machines were created, giant structures to produce enough to keep the beasts sated. Over time, the knowledge was optimized and improved upon. The job of running the unlimited buffet was passed on. Okay. Yes, so these are demos, so they may be time limited. They may just go on, and but you only see, there's only half the tech tree or whatever. So we'll see how long it lasts. Welcome, Chef. You're new recruit, yes? You're the new recruit, yes. We're extremely short-staffed at the moment, so this couldn't come at a better time. This is August. This is our training factory. Here we check you have all the basic engineering and cooking skills needed before we can send you out on your own. I've assigned you your very own sous chef, I guess that's meant to be, but robotically named. They'll help you check your progress and prepare ingredients. I've got some urgent cooking needed over in Scovra, maybe? So I'll let you get to it. Good luck, and I'll check in with you later. Oh, and officially, welcome to the Kitchen Brigade Chef. Training factory, exit to main menu. Cool. So I guess we click on one of these. Do you want to get moving? There's also a second one. So I forget to say, this is our special area for fast track training. Transfers, I don't have you down here as being approved for this. Okay. I guess we are a bit in a rush. If you think you already know how to do everything, I guess that's if you've done. But the fast track area will mark all the other training areas as completed. You won't have to do them unless you really want to. However, if you can't wrap your head around things, no shame in that. You'll have to go back and training, blah, blah, blah. So basically, I guess if you'd done the demo before and you wanted to like skip through it or just do that last area, that's what that's for. But we will start at the beginning. So we could end up just playing this. It's sort of, oh, it's a bit loud for me. How are we doing on that? Oh yeah, it's loud there. So we go menu. Oops, menu. I guess it would be music and sound effects, maybe. I don't exit level. If I click on that, will that come through? Yeah. But you're not getting my microphone. Why is that not showing there? I've been talking to no. Oh no, it's back. Why is there? Hello? Why is there no game audio on there? Oh, I'm on the schedule page. I hadn't moved it over. There we go. I pressed that button though. There've been like several updates to the Stream Deck, so I'm wondering if that's not, if it's knackered it again. But yeah, so it was just like an intro screen and menu. I'm also massively out of practice, aren't I? As you can tell. But yeah, that's a little bit loud for me, so I'm going to tweak it down again. Oh, I see. It goes black when it's not selected. Oh dear. That's not working very well at all, is it? You're getting every other frame, basically. Not even that. Ah, I wonder if I can switch to that one. Okay. Ah, so if it's selected, oh dear, this is not going very well at all. So maybe that's because it needs to be on not full screen, maybe? I wonder if that'll help. Ah, okay. So some kind of full screen issue. Fine. I'll have to check each one then. So what's going on here? Info point, click to get info. Good morning, Chef. I am Sous Chef, here to help you on your first day. Welcome to the training factory. In this area, you'll learn about getting around your factories quickly and safely. I'll be here to guide you on the way and help. And the help box will provide further info if needed. Start by getting up that ladder. I'll meet you at the end. What does down? I mean, down isn't. There's no duck or anything. Okay. Okay, so we can travel up there. I'm going to jump it. So a bit platformy. Interesting. And then duck down there. Okay. Right. Scaffolds are placeable blocks you can stand on. Click on the item holder below to pick them up. Ah, okay. Here, oops, you will use whatever item is in your mouse or your equip slot using 1 to 9 scroll or click to change the equipped slot. Okay. So we can just build there and there. I see. And then I just hit 1 to deselect. Falling too far can hurt you. This drop will absolutely... It's absolutely safe though, promise. Okay, machines are decorative sign placeable with... Okay. So you do put signs on it, interesting. Yeah, it did hurt us. I'm going to pick up the... Hammers let you pick back up any placed objects, machines, as well as pipes. Okay, so that's like our pickaxe. Righty-ho. Ladders let you quickly traverse vertically, equip your ladder item and place it along the wall to get over those blocks. Okay, so can I just build infinitely? I can. And then it's saying we need a couple there, I guess. That's what it's after us doing. Oh, and then we've got to do a ladder again. Yep. Hammers allow you to break various blocks and dig tunnels. Equip the hammer and hold down on a block you want to remove. Righto. Can I swap these round? No. No. Don't look like it. What's the sort of range on it then? Oh, it's quite far, isn't it? Oh, it's a mushroom. So yeah, got quite a range on the hammer there. Boiling hot oil isn't exactly something you'll thrive in. Place some scaffolds to help get across safely. Okay. Can't place that here. Okay. Righto. And then, I don't know, hammer that maybe? Put it back. Oh, I can't. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Ores are an infinite source of items and can be harvested with a hammer. You get more ore using machines, but for now just grab some manually. Okay, so this is our ore. So presumably we get mining drills at some sort at some point. Looks like it doesn't go away. It doesn't appear to have a, you know, a counter counting down showing how many ores there are. So looks like it is infinite. I don't know how many it wants us to collect, but let's go with 40. The cornerstone of any factory is power provided by furnaces. Furnaces use coal to burn as fuel. Use your hammer to mine some of the coal. Place it in the input of the furnace to our right. You can open a machine's interface by clicking on it with the left mouse button. Inventory. Inventory's on it. Okay, once powered, the door will open and you can be on your way. I see. So here's the extra slots. Can we move things around now? Yeah, there we go. You see. That's the badger. And it wants me to put some coal in there. Did that work? Looked like it worked. What does that say? Oh, it's just a sign. Okay. Oh! So that's solid there. Oh no, I pressed down, didn't I? Okay. Ah, great work, Jeff. With the power on, we can start bringing this factory to life. Let's get to it. Just want to check again that you're getting audios and stuff. Yeah, looks okay. So it's sort of a flat 2D build, you know, sort of factory-ish building thing. So I think from the name, we're going to be making food rather than, you know, building rockets, as it were. We didn't feed any beast. Cool. Okay. The next one there, I guess. And what did that say? Under the whatever. Okay, let's have a chat with Sous Vide. Now we have power. We can use wires to connect our machines to power. So here you'll learn how networks work and how power is transferred. Hope you've got your rubber boots. Okay. That looks like it should have power going on there. Get our hammer. Use a hammer to remove wires, to remove behind blocks. Oh, I see. I see. So to get the wires out rather than taking out the machines, we use right click. Okay. There we go. So that's like secondary level, you know, secondary layer type stuff. Okay. What are you on about now? Use wires just removed to connect the machines to power. You can hover over a wire to view network information. Use your wires to connect both the harvesters and to the powered wires. Use your wires. Same thing. Once both machines are producing enough ingredient, the door will open. I see. Okay. So, can I just run it along there? I can't. Can I get? I can't get in there, can I? So what's this? Okay. I can't put that in there? No. Can't place that here. Ah, okay. Just unclear that. What's that say? Machines. No, it's just telling me what the panel is rather than the bailiff plant. Okay. Wants me to wire. I guess that means it's connected through in a sense. So those are connected. Ah. Doing a bit of harvesting. Same with the other one. Yeah, okay. And what plant is this then? Tomato plant. So it's a bay leaf and a tomato. Which sounds very pastry to me. Tomato sauce. Oh. More wire? You can place wires through blocks and utility items. Cool. I think that's all connected then. Power is transferred to machines on a first come first served basis. If there's not enough power for all connected machines, the wire will turn red. Okay, so that's why this has gone red now. Righty-ho. What are you on about here? After adding that last set of wires, that blender is now connected to the network. Is now connected. Unfortunately, we now don't have enough power on our current network. Go add more wires to connect some additional furnaces so they can get blending. Okay. I like that it's got a nice long reach on it. That's quite good. So what are we doing here? We're wiring them up. So these are like mining drills. So those are the furnaces for the power. And this is some kind of automated, like it's a belt equivalent basically, I think. It's like sucking the items up. And it's the miners that are doing the mining. Okay. We need to connect some power here. So everything's gone yellow now, so we should be good. We all good? We all good, bud? Excellent work, Chef. Now that everything is hooked up, we can move on to transporting all our fresh ingredients. T2 completed. Cool. I guess we go in there. The spice must flow. What does that say there? It's just a sign, okay. Now everything's powered, we can look at moving our ingredients around. To transfer power, we use wires. So how do we transfer ingredients? For that, we use pipes. Let's get things connected. Okay. Pipes allow you to connect your machines to move items automatically between them. Righto. Looks like some imps were messing around in here earlier, the rascals. To get things started, use some pipes to fix this mess and get the ingredients moving. So let's grab our pipes. So this is where it's telling us to put them. I see. So this is the ore being mined, isn't it? And then those are like the basils coming down. Okay. Oh, so it's like bouncing back and forth. Interesting. Yeah, you've got a super long reach on it. Items in a pipe move at 1 block per second. Machines will move ingredients into pipes where they will follow the direction of the pipes. You can use your wrench with left mouse click to change the direction of a pipe. Right to the right to allow the spice to flow. I see. So this is our next tool, and the problem being that it's going up and down. Now, is it right click to change direction? Is it? Oh, I've just removed it rather than. I see. So right click is. Interesting. So we don't really need that pipe, do we? Oh! It's popping out. What's this here? We need to change the direction of the pipe using left click. Okay, done that. Looks like we've got a blockage down the bottom as well. Can't place that here. I'm not trying to place anything. When a pipe connects to a machine, we can decide whether this pipe is input or output. Okay. Why is it input H? Using your wrench, you can and right-click on a pipe to toggle between input and output. Set up the pipe so that the spice and the slime correctly enter the mixer and come out of the left-hand side. Okay. So the problem being that this is no. Now that's input. Is that correct? We do need more pipe though. So it looks like the thing, because I don't think you can see. Oh, cracky. What was it? Left click. And that was just it doing the thing. Use a wrench to change the input output so a pipe next to a machine using You can change a pipe with your wrench to clear the direction quickly. I see. I think. Sometimes you want an ingredient to go to multiple machines. For this you can use splitter pipes. By using a wrench with left click at an intersection of pipes, you can toggle the direction until it becomes a split. Splitter pipes will distribute the items that come in both directions equally over time. Split pipes so that our slime balls gets distributed to the crate above and below the door. So it's saying basically that make that a splitter, is that right? Use your wrench with until it becomes a vertical split. Could I not put pipe in there? There we go. And then this needs to be the other way around, doesn't it? I think I'm not entirely sure it was meant to be split there, but I think that's what that's showing, isn't it? Oh, this needs to be a split as well, apparently. Not sure where that makes a lot of difference there. I mean, it's sort of balancing in a way, so I'm trying to jump to see it. So this is like 50-50 split. And when it gets here, it's 50-50 again. So effectively, there's a quarter going down there and 3/4 going there. Don't know why that's what we would want to do, but oh god. To turn our raw slime balls into fried slime balls in the fryer, we need to provide some oil. Liquids are transferred using liquid pipes. Simply connect it up to the machines and it'll start flowing. You can cross over your item pipes and your liquid pipes, but you can't cross two different liquids. Get some liquid pipes and link up the fryer to the oil pipe. You also need to set the input for the fryers correctly. So liquid pipes are different. They're blue. I see. So if we connect, is that? I think it's just a doory, isn't it? Liquid pipes are pipes for moving liquid instead of items. Place some here to connect the fryers to the oil. Okay. So it's showing that as a right click. What are we trying to do there? Is that saying... I'm not sure why we want that to be... Oh, I see. The right click is the input output thing, isn't it? I see. So I'm not sure why we split it 3/4 and 1/4. That's the bit. That's I'm not entirely sure about. But we would appear to be able to. Oh. So I did that bit. Don't forget to change the pipe next to the fryer to be input rather than output. Oh, this is the fryer. Oh, I see. So we have connected the liquid up, and it is these. What's coming out of here, even though it's exactly the same icon, is the fried meatballs. Okay. That's what was confusing because it wasn't any different. So I was like, well, what's? It's not doing anything, but it is. Okay, and this has gone open, so we know we're okay. Great work as always, chef. You know how everything's connected. We can start making our own machines. Time to kick things up a notch. Cool. And here, well-oiled machines. Machines. Les machines. Metal. I see. So this colour stuff is metal, which is presumably why we can't like build. Oh, hello. Got some chaps. Info point. Click to do. With the basics we've learned, it's time to start creating our own machines. And this area will be assigning imps. So that's what those guys are, to different machines to get things running. Imps are the powerhouse of any good factory, even if they are a bit smelly and try to eat their toes sometimes. Well, there you go. Who hasn't tried to eat their own toes? These are just imps, basically. Imps will follow you no matter where you go. Shame about the smell, yeah. So it's just telling you about the imps. And we got some gubbins going on, okay. You can build your own machines by using the blueprint. Blueprints let you assign imps to a machine. Each machine has a certain number of imps required. Use your blueprint to place down a miner over there. You'll find it in the blue gathering category. If you make a mistake, you can use hammer to dismantle the machines and get the imps assigned back. Okay, so we need to pick up our blueprint. Shift for more info. No, it didn't sort of tell me what it is. Got our hammer as well. I need to grab that. Miners allow you to mine an infinite stream of resources from the ground like coal, iron, or spices. So resource patches are infinite. And it's saying put a mine here. Oh, I see. Okay. So we've got essential machines, transforming machines, processing machines, and gathering machines, which is what we want. And, oh, there's a pump and a miner. Okay. Oh, see the going in. Okay. And it's already connected with a pipe, so that's good. It looks like it sort of doesn't matter about... It's not like, you know, belts in Factorio where you've got a... You know, it would all... you know, this would have to fit into the belt. It looks like things can go in parallel because you can see, but the coal is behind whatever's coming in here. I do want to just have a quick look. Ah, so already got a miner going on there. So that is obviously doing some processing. Can I go this way? I haven't got any scaffolding bits, have I? I don't know if I'll get access to that later, maybe. Gamer instinct, you see. When it tells you to go right, go left. Info point, yep. Splitter pipes can be fine for basic distribution, but for more advanced controls you'll need to use sorters. Sorters allow you to specify which items you want to go in which direction. A sorter will assign coal to the bottom and iron ore to the right. So coal down, iron ore right. Okay. Unsorted items will sit in the bottom, ready for you to assign them to a direction. Oops. So I need to build a sorter. There we go. Now how do we configure it? So down we want the coal, was it? I think that was right. And it said iron ore, didn't it? Rather than iron. Okay. And it said iron. I'm sure it said iron ore. Yeah. Iron ore to the right. But the iron ore's already been processed. Hasn't it? That's what's gone on there. That's already... So this is iron plate we're actually getting. Okay. I guess maybe at one point when they've changed the demo, it worked like that. And that's just a regular... well, it's a sorter but set on nothing. Okay, what we're going on here? With the Engineer's Handbook, you can check details of any machines with H or by clicking on the book from the bottom library bar. Okay. Oh, crikey. Machines the core of your arsenal against the tide of hungry beasts. Your machines are your bread and butter, plus some of them literally make bread and butter. Nice. Most machines will need to be connected to a source of power to work, either with wires or by placing it next to the source. Deploying machines by using your blueprint and assigning the required number of imps. When you gently dismantle machines with a hammer, the imps will return to your side. You grow more imps as needed using spores of Impudius mushrooms and Impudicus, okay, and a fermenter. So we ferment more little guys basically, and this is all kind of a Factoriopedia basically. Okay, cool. How do we get out of that then? Escape. There we go. So, must be down here. What are you saying, laddie? Fabricators allow you to create items like scaffold and wires using basic resources. Using some sorters, you'll need to route the correct resources into both fabricators. By assigning an item to multiple directions, the sorter will eventually distribute that item to those directions over time. Once they are producing, you'll be able to use the scaffold and wires to proceed. So, manufacturing. Cool. What's this saying? Assign iron ore to both the left and up to distribute it to both directions evenly. We haven't got any iron ore though. We've got iron plate. Iron. So yeah, that's clearly, it's either an error or what it means is the processed iron ore basically. Route the materials shown above each fabricator to let them start producing. Okay, so basically we need to whack one of these in here. Now what's that saying? I think we just put in another sorter and then we configure it. Oh. And we want both going here, don't we? Oh no, hang on. So we've got whatever that is. Rubber, okay. We don't want it going down. We want that one. No, we don't want them going up either, do we? We want everything going left. We don't really want this to sort as such. Okay. Okay, that interface is a little... Oh, I see, you add them on there. Okay, interesting. But we want everything going that way. Yeah. And then here, what we want to send up. Sorter. And then this one wants... Whoops. The up wants to be bars. But they need to... No, not down. Left as well. But we want only the rubber going left and only the coal going up. I think. Yeah, because it's now producing them and we're getting wires as well. Okay. And we just auto-gather it, basically. Okay. Interesting. What did this say? Yeah, okay. Oops. Of course, our point is a platform. Power that up, and there we go. Cool. What are you on about here, laddie? Just like how miners can extract resources from the ground, pumps can extract liquids. Place a pump down in the water to start gathering water. We'll need a bit more power to get it going though, so be sure to add a new furnace over there to use up some of that coal from earlier. I mean, this is later, isn't it? Some machines require specific liquids. Yeah. So that's later. So it wants me to put a pump in here. Where was the pump? Splitter. That's not a pump, is it? Must be a gathering machine? Yeah, there we go. But it can't do anything because there's no power. This is saying to put in a... where would it be? It's not going to be a gathering machine, is it? No. Transform machine? Central machines. Fabricator, sorter. Furnace, there we go. So the coal, that gives us power. Coal. So can we go in the water? Oh, we can. Oh, but we drown. Okay. Okay, and that's all down powered. Cool. And then there was this one that I preemptively looked at. Some machines require specific liquids to function like fryers. Need oil and boilers need water. First we are going to use a splitter to evenly distribute the pasta in 2 directions. Place a splitter, then open the interface to set it to push one item up and one item down. Oh, I wonder if that's what you can do when it was the big list. You could say, you know, if you wanted to ratio it, so you wanted 2 up, 1 down sort of thing. Then place down some boilers to cook them up nice and al dente. Al dente. You might need to use a wrench to assign the input to the pipe correctly. Okay, let's grab our wrench. I think we need a bit of a sort out with our gubbins and what have you materials. Cool. What were we doing? So, oops. Why has this got a question mark on it? Splitters allow you to evenly distribute different ratios of items in different directions. Okay. So it wants us to send the 2 pastas in either direction. Okay, so we need to put a splitter. And then we need to assign. Ah, yeah, so you can do numerical, like splits, basically. Interesting. And then what do we need here? We need a... was it a furnace? No, it's not a furnace, is it? What is it? It's a processing machine, surely. No, we're not processing it. We're cooking. There we go. A boiler, that's it. And same again. A boiler. And then we need to... right click, is it? There we go. So those are inputs. So I'm not sure why H is the input. I don't know if that has some particular meaning. Yeah, cool. Wonderful work, Chef. You're almost out of here. It's time to use everything you've learnt for one final challenge. Let's go take your first order. So this is the beasts bit, I think. El Beaste. Oops. Dinner is served. Well, Chef, here we are, the final gauntlet. It's time to take everything you've learnt here and apply it in one big factory. To get started, go and take that beast's order. Once you have taken your order, you can get started on planning how to meet it. And this is the... so hungry, I need food. The order available. Sanguine soup, 1 portion per minute. Okay. Now, do we have any kind of time restriction? I can't see it saying you got to do it within a certain amount of time, so we've got plenty of time to mess about, I think. Okay. So basically, we need to deliver to him a sanguine soup. Okay. Oh, our imps have appeared. So your first order, sanguine soup, is a classic. You can use that book over there, the Goblin Cookbook, to check the recipe. Review all recipes for any orders from here and check all the ingredients and machines you'll need. First things first, you'll need some power though. Let's get things up and running by setting up some miners on the coal below. Excuse me, and piping it to our factory. You'll need to connect everything together with your wires and manually place some coal into the furnaces to jumpstart everything. Once the miners start mining, you'll fuel the furnaces indefinitely. Okay, well, let's get our book first. So it looks like it needs... the freshest food demands... Oh, here we go. So it needs tomatoes, bay leaves and nutmeg. As I say, it was sounding quite... as well as some salt, okay. It's obviously basically just tomato soup, basically. Blender. Chef-matic. Okay. So we need to use a blend, okay, to make tomato sauce, but from both of them. And then we use the Chef-matic to add some nutmeg and some salt and some extra bay leaves in to get the actual soup. Okay. Right. First job though was powering things up. Let's grab our bits and pieces. I forgot to turn that off. So fabricators will make you all the materials you need for this level. Okay. So these are already set up, running, giving me bits and pieces. Super duper. So we need to set... Oh, once we put it there. Okay. A miner. And then another one there, I guess. That's not a miner. That's a pump. And then what does it want here? Don't know. Put these pipes in. And then... Oops. Is that right? Oh, I need to hand mine some, don't I, to get it kick-started. Okay, and then I also need to connect the wires up, I think. Here we go. So those are the wires powering the actual miners. And then... Oh, we can't put a thing in there. What does it want me to put in there? It's got to be a junction, isn't it? But it doesn't seem to then connect to... Okay. Because we want this coal ultimately. Oh, it's just the power, is it? I guess maybe this counts as a, effectively like a, what do you call it? Buffer, basically. Maybe. Anyway, let's go chuck some of this in here. See what actually happens. Oops. No. You're not going to let me put. What's it say? Hold shift for more info. Okay. But can't I... Yes. How did I hand feed the coal in before then? The music's getting on my nerves. Battery. What? So, Make sure we got, like, plenty. Because I thought I just clicked on it and put it in, basically. Oh. What is it asking me to put on there? It's one of them. Oh, a furnace, of course. Oh, I have to... It's the furnace I need to fuel. And this needs probably a ladder, I would guess. Oh, I'm not making any of them. Okay, so this needs a furnace as well. Okay. Well, it sort of looks like a flame. I get it, but it's not very... Ah, it was just clicking on it. There we go. And that's a furnace too. Okay. I see. So these are interesting. What was this about then? Okay. Why has that got a symbol on it? No power to work. It looks like it's powered, so I don't know. Just a bug, maybe? If you can check your Goblin Cookbook, you can see, first up, we need tomato and bay leaf. Tomatoes grow on grass, whereas bay leaf prefers to root in stone. Take some of the crops and go plant them under the harvesters down below. Then hook up the power to get harvesting and make sure all the pipes are going the right way. Okay, so let's grab these. And then it was tomatoes on grass, wasn't it? So that's presumably what this is telling me here. So we've got one harvester and we need to put a second one in, I think. Okay. But first off, plant these. Oh, okay. You just pop it on. Okay. And then, what was it? It's not miner. Harvester. There we go. And then we need a pipe. And let's just build it on here. None of it's got any power. It's not going to work. Not a miner harvester. And then the bailiffs. Cool. So let's connect the power, see it all work. But as it noted, our pipes aren't fully connected. Are the arrows in the right direction? Looks like they are there. Up, down, yeah. Whoops. And then that needs to go up there. These are wrong. So I don't know why that's saying no power, basically. Because I think these are saying no power. But now they have power, so they're okay. Oh, it's working. So yeah, not sure what that's meant to be showing or not showing. And I need to get rid of these. Yeah. Oh! Once your hotbar is full, items will go into your inventory. You can toggle this open and close by pressing E. Okay, so just what you've got access to immediately. So we don't really need them, but we do need that. I would suggest. Cool. What's going on here then? Now we have our two base ingredients. We need to blend them together to make tomato sauce. For that, we'll need to use a blender as well as liquid pipes to get the sauce out of them. Place down a blender, select the tomato sauce recipe and get the ingredients piped into it. Also need some extra bailiff later, so use a sorter to pipe it in both directions. Once the blender is up and running, you can pipe the sauce up to the tank near the door to continue. Okay, so we've got both ingredients coming in there. So what we need to do is put a... was it a blender? Well, that's a sorter. Is that what I'm after? How do I exit out of that? Because where are we sending this? So what we need... I see. So what it's saying is bailiffs that way and tomatoes and bailiffs up that way. Okay. So this is where we need to put the blender. It has power by the looks of things. And then this... Oops. Oh, let me build that. Oh, it's a liquid, isn't it? Of course. That's a liquid pipe. Cool. And then, in fact, given the long reach, I can just do it. Oh, fell down the hole. Just do it from there. But let's not bother that. Okay, so this needs to be a sorter. But what we need to do is say we want... it's up, isn't it? So we want bailiffs and bailiffs. Tomato. Now, what I'm thinking... Oh, no, it does. Okay. I wondered if it did, like, if I put that there, it would do 3 to 2 or something, you know? But it doesn't seem to do that. Okay. There's that. Cool. So have we got... oh, what's this? Oh, I didn't select the recipe, did I? Tomato sauce. There we go. Sauce of tomato. Oh, and it's gone up there. That's good. And that's opened our thing. Okay. If you checked your recipe, you'll know we need to add some nutmeg, salt, and some more bay leaf to finish off our soup. First, you'll need to go find some nutmeg and some salt. Both are minerals you can find in the ground. We're to extract them in a miner, just like you do for coal and iron. Dig down through the stone and dirt and place your miners. Then go make sure all the other pipes are connected. Okay, so we've got to dig down so that we can get at some salt. Also be able to get back up again. Oops. Cool. I'm sure these guides, this is just for the tutorial. It's up to you, what and how you do it, sort of thing. So we want a miner. We want a pipe. And we want a... Keep thinking it's a separate thing, but it's all together basically. Cool, and then they're bouncing off the top there. So this needs building in. It's suggesting I get rid of this. And then yeah, we got a mad pipeness going on here. Well, no, it's the wrench, isn't it? That's right. I'm kind of assuming this is going to become something in a sense. I don't know why we would have these random pipes here. Unless we need to pick them up for something. Don't know. Where are we going? We got missing pipe there, haven't we? So it wants the green ones as well. There we go. Now you have the last ingredient needed, we can combine everything together in a chef-o-matic. These nifty machines let you combine ingredients together into a finished dish ready to be served. Oh, I've really been streaming for an hour. This is quite fun. I mean, it's a bit sort of and a bit much to get my head round, sort of thing. Place down a chef-o-matic and set it to sanguine soup. Then place in the nutmeg, bay leaf, and tomato sauce. As the ingredients needed, the chef-o-matic will start making our finished dish. Okay, so first off, we need our pipe up there, don't we? And across there. And then this is our chef-o-matic. No, there it is. Yeah. And it needs a recipe, which is sanguine soup. And then these are the wrong way around, aren't they? I can't remember what is that. That one over here. And it's got power already. It's not got any kind of... it's a liquid, isn't it? Of course, that's right. Is it going to just send it out that way? Or do I have to... What's this solid thing coming out? What's going on here? Oh, the thing's not... Okay. I see. I see. I see. Because it will be solid because it's a bowl of soup. Okay. Just making the dish isn't enough. Now we need to get it back to the hungry beast that ordered it. By using delivery cannons, we can send the food directly into their weighty mouths. Pipe your finished dish towards the beast into a newly placed delivery cannon. Once the beast is getting enough of the dish, the order will be met. I see. So we need to shoot them with the... no, put it there then. Okay. Would it be processing? No, it wouldn't be processing, would it? Gathering? No. Essential? There we go. Delivery cannon. Okay. Just sort of shoots it at the lad. And we did not gather enough bits of thingy, so we need to go and find... Well, some there, isn't there? Can I get them? What is the range on this then? No, it's too far away, that. So should I picked all of these up, basically? By the looks of things. Was that enough? No, I need 4, don't I? Get that one. No? Oh, it won't let me grab then. Well, there's some back here, though. Yeah, there we go. Should have picked them all up, you see. I like these little imp guys. That's quite fun. Incredible work, Chef. I knew you could do it. You'll always need to keep meeting the orders given by beasts, even if you've taken on second or third orders. Keep all beasts happy at the same time. It's the true challenge, but we'll work up to that. For now, enjoy a well-earned break, and we'll set sail for Tomato Island tomorrow. Okay. I wonder what Witchling Stars is all about. I guess that's the happiness of the beasts. So is this... Yeah, well, the head chef will be delighted. I'm sure I'll pass on the good news. Afraid there'll be no rest for us, though. We've been assigned to some urgent orders coming into the Tomato Islands of Pomora. There's been a big uptick in beast activity across all the isles, which is certainly concerning, but given your performance, I think you'll manage just fine. When you're ready for us to head over there, press the arrow button nearby, select the next world from the overview bar at the bottom of your screen. I see, so that's presumably the game proper. Maybe we get to do one of them. I'm sort of debating whether I should go. I mean, I noticed that this has got a 1 of 16 and we've sort of completed one island, so maybe there's 16 islands. Here we are, Chef Pomora. The what? Tomato Islands. Wasn't it Tomato Islands? The red fruits that grow here are a staple ingredient for a whole host of recipes. We've got quite a few orders to get through by the looks of it, but let's take it slow until you're feeling more confident. I appreciate it's a lot to be chucked right in the deep end, but we're spread pretty thin right now with all the beast activity across the islands. When you're ready, let's go and tackle your first real beast. So I'm guessing... I mean, can I do all of these? Is that all in the... That seems very generous for a demo. Might just do this one and then sort of call it a day with it, because I would like to at least do 2 demos. Good morning, Chef. Welcome to your first... You never know with these things. I've done some where it's literally half an hour, and then others it's like you could literally play forever and ever. You just, you know, you can't do it completely, as it were. Good morning, Chef. Welcome to your first real assignment. We have the beast here. Down in the caves below. Seems to be a minor beast, so you should be pretty straightforward order. If you need to check what you're supposed to be doing, you can talk to me or use the button in the top right corner. It's the one that's flashing up there. You can also ask me about any ingredients you need. Head on down into the caves and take your first order. Okay, so I see. So this is like saying beast order. Okay. Pick them up, I think, might as well. Just giving them to us for free. The heck is all this? A resin tree. Okay. The weird black stuff in front of you is the source of the beast's void. Void is dangerous, and staying in it too long will cause you and your imps to disintegrate. Safe to say that is not something you want to happen, even though I know you're about to try it anyway. Of course I am. I see. So you get a bit of damage going there. I could have gone round by the looks of things. Give me that spot. And you see the imps have gone ahead and set up a few bits for you. Feel free to use these to dismantle them and make your own. Whoops. There is a few furnaces set up already below too. Helpful sometimes. They also set up a few fabricators further down to supply pipes and wires, so you can go grab them now. Okay. Oh. Get in there. I've not actually spoken to the beast yet. You beast. When you're ready to start, you can take the beast order by talking to them. Once you have the order, you can get to work on meeting it. Take the order, then come back to speak with me, either in person or using the handy the button at the top right. Okay. And this is where we're going to spout the thing. So hungry, I need food. So this is sanguine soup. Okay. Now that you've taken your first order, it's time for you to start planning what you need. Take the recipe. G, you can hover over these. Main focus will be harvesting tomatoes and bay leaf. So it's the same recipe we did basically. I recommend finding some existing plants, gathering their seeds with hammer and plant them wherever you like. Check your map by pressing M. Okay. Once you have your tomato sauce, we can pump it into a chef-o-matic using liquid pipes. Combine it with some nutmeg. So this is if I'd skipped like the, if I'd gone and done the final test straight away, it would still give you this instruction as to what to do. Find nutmeg underground. You might have to explore a little bit though. Set up a miner, factory. You combine everything in a pipe. But yeah, the squirty thing. Cool. So we need to find, there we go, some tomatoes. And it said to hammer them to get some seeds. Cool. We also need the bailiffs. Said they grew on rocks, and there we go. Some bailiffs over there. Cool. Okay, so if any plants you need are in an awkward place, you can move them with your hammer. The plant with the hammer to remove it, and it'll drop a crop item. And then plant these wherever you like instead. I see. So, I might as well try that. So if I right click on it, oh, I see, and then I can plant that wherever. No, that's the actual thing. Interesting. Not quite. It was left click to turn it into a seed. Okay. So this is the power. It's already all set up. Do they just teleport or what? Yeah, it looks like they teleport. If you're feeling lost at any point, you can check the map. Oh, I forgot to look at the map, I should show an overview of the world. You can zoom in and out using the scroll wheel. Toggle. Okay. Okay. Scaffold. So, interesting. So it's a bit more miney than, you know, a Factorio or something like that. Okay. Is that a chef? That's a blender. Okay, so if we can put tomatoes in one end and your bailiffs in the other, and that's already kind of set up. We don't have... Do we have... Oh, we do have ladders. Here we go. So let's build a ladder down there. Because we need to get at this stuff as well, don't we? Because that's the nutmeg. And we've got our bits and pieces. Excellent. I think you'll move that out of the way. Seeds, that's pipes. Righto. What's going on? Oh, this is just to make the stuff. Okay. Righto, righto. That's a harvester, isn't it? So, I guess if we put... Because, I mean, they were two apart on the other thing. But I don't know if that's like a requirement. Because no power here is like the issue. That's what's really missing. But yeah, if we build a... What was it? A harvester. I'm wondering if can I just do that and that combines them together? But yeah, let's go and see about hooking this up in here maybe. Oops. Okay. And then power. Seems to be a fairly sort of open building system. So that's connected both of them. Are they both harvesting? Yeah. Okay. So what if I put... I don't know that I need it, but if we put a... It's giving me lots and lots of stuff. So put another harvester there. I mean, we'll run out of imps, I think, might be the likely issue. But we've got 3 seeds. We might as well reify it. And then we know we need more. Ah, so that's not connected power. It is now. Okay. So we can just hook everything together like that. And it all just sort of sticks everything in. Are you going to do another one? Our issue is that I can't walk through them, potentially, but it's fine. Doesn't appear to be... Oh, it is, yeah. Yeah, okay. The tomatoes we needed to put onto grass, don't we? So we need to put them here, I guess. It said something about... Well, I think we can just use the... like splitters, basically. To cross pipes over. But yes, let's put in some harvesters. Harvester. And then... Oh, that's not a pipe. Oh. Just chuck it in there because that's already set up. I'm guessing this isn't got a recipe yet. That gives us our tomato sauce. What we need to do though is do a splitter, don't we? So we need to go. I mean, this is just sort of saying this is what's needed. We don't have to put them in those directions, I guess. But don't we need to do a special thingy, so like a combiner effectively? I want to get closer to that. Can I get closer to that? Okay. So if I go there, and what was it? I guess it's a sorter, isn't it? think. And I just want everything going upwards, don't I? I can't put them in until it's got them. That's interesting. So until it knows what's arriving, it won't let me set that as a filter. Interesting. Okay. I mean, because one of the things we know that there's. Well, I need to power these, don't I? That's a thing. I'll run power line. Oops, too far, but to there. No, we've not got power. Oh, I thought that had power. Okay, doesn't have power. But we need to do a pump, so I think somewhere. I mean, we need water at some point. And that's our Chef-O-Matic. Yeah, because what I was thinking, we got salt here, so we can just get some salt, and that needs to be a miner, doesn't it, rather than a yeah. So at some point I'm going to run out of the imp guys. Instantly building spaghetti. You just can't get away from it. Any of these games. Let's just run that to there. So I do like the very long reach. That's nice. Is that salt? You working? Yeah, salt there. And so we need to put like a splitter in here somewhere. I guess there's nutmeg there, isn't there? So probably easier if I just take the nutmeg up to that one and then we insert the bailiffs there. Do that. What was it? It's a splitter. And I need to configure this to send. Oh, I didn't put the pipe on. I was wondering why. Oops. Oh, let's change the panel. Okay. No? Oh, I'm holding the wrong thing. Why have you got. What? That was odd. It wouldn't let me put it down in the inventory. I think it might have been because it was the filter rather than... I don't know. I don't know if it's a one-to-one split. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Guessing in the game proper, I need to be a lot more sort of efficient with bits and pieces. But we've now got salt coming in. I want to get another bit of ladder up to there so that I can adjust this. This is going to make the actual soup. Does it have power? I don't think so. So if we run... power, does it need power? Hopefully. Maybe. Possibly. That's a Chef-O-Matic. So we need to put water in there and nutmeg in... Well, it don't really matter where, but... in there. And I fell off. Where's this nutmeg? Down here. Okay, there we go. So... guess we should dig down. Put in our ladder. Oops. If we just come up there. If I put a platform in there, stop me falling off. And then we'll have... that's not going to be in the right place. Needs to be there. A miner. I think this is like a quick one. which is quite a nice little touch. Here, can I go through that? I can. Superb. And where are we going with this? Oh, look! That needs to be an actual thing because it's crossing over. I need to build what? A sorter? And then I need to configure that so that the bailiffs go up and the tomatoes go left. I'm guessing I've effectively sort of rendered one of my pipes redundant, I think, effectively, haven't I? There's no point of that one. I could just send both of them that way. Don't matter. Oops, I fell in the water again. I keep thinking that's going to hold me, but it doesn't for some reason. Now. That would be the tomato. Well, I don't know why it does that. It seems to pick the fruit for some reason. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, so we need... So what I could just do is if I put the nutmeg... Oh, I did it again. Nutmeg in here. Right. This whole pipe is sort of redundant. And I just need this to be... Oh no, that's a wrong one, isn't it? So if we get rid of that... Because this is all redundant, I think, because both can go in there. Oh, I've got bits and pieces on the ground. Let's power this one up so that it can then I can then select it in the sorter sort of thing. I think that's right, because then everything can come up here. So if we build a... What would it be? It's not a sorter. Well, it's just a sorter, isn't it? So we go... Everything basically can go up. And when we get the nutmeg as well. Just doing that so it didn't do anything weird with going right rather than left. And then this one... We actually want that one to go left as well. There, I need to click on that one as well as up. But then the nutmeg just up. And then this one, we want everything going up basically. I don't know why why has it got tomatoes in it? Because tomatoes are there. I shouldn't have tomatoes at all, but there you go. If I send the tomatoes down, it seems to, this is actually like a storage thing as well, which is interesting. Okay, anyway, but the point is, upwards we need salt, nutmeg, bailiffs. What are you moaning about? Just that it's not got water, I think. I think that's it. Why have you not made soup? Oh, it's got no power. Is that right? Yeah, it's got no power. Where did this come from? If we go... There we go. So that should now start squirting out. Tomato of your finest soups. Or tomato sauce, rather. That goes in there. And here's our actual jobbies. Oh. need to connect this up somehow here. Since we've already got a shooty McShooty thing. Oh, we've somehow got a bailiff. Oh, we got a bailiff. Oops. Ouch. Don't know why there would be a bailiff there. There's no more. Just an error, I think. Are we done? Oh, I got to do 10 of them. Okay. Yeah, I quite like this. It's sort of a bit different, you know, but same sort of basic mechanics as building and management type games. Order sorted. Maintain for 1 minute. Okay. I don't need to make more, do I? Oh, that's flashing. Do we got? Check progress. So order, you'll need to make 1 per minute before it can mark as complete. Orders across all beasts in the Necronomicon. Nominomicon. By pressing B. Beast appetites are endless and you'll need to continue to provide the orders indefinitely. While we wait, be sure to check all your machines are getting an even supply of ingredients, although things might stop. Also take this opportunity to explore the map a bit more, see what secrets might be lying around. Secrets! Obviously, there's something going on there, obviously. Don't know if that's what that's referring to. But we have done. That was delicious. My compliments to you. I'll put in a good word with the others. Cool. I say it looks like we could potentially do several. If you're starting to worry about dwindling supplies of imps, fear not. Here we'll show you how imps were made. Not like that. To get started, you'll need to head underground and find some impidicus mycelia, brought bright green mushrooms that grow on the stone layer. Gather spores from these using a harvester, just as you would a normal crop. Okay. Oh. It said head down, didn't it? Yeah, there we go. I see. So these are our things here. Oops. You can always find impidicus growing underground. However, sometimes they might be hidden away and you'll have to search for them. Okay. So I guess we just want to build a bunch of miners, basically. Or harvesters. Are those harvesters or miners? I'm sure I'd get used to the... So would it be a harvester? Yeah, okay. Oh, did it just want me to do one? Okay. I mean, I might as well. It's just like the others, basically like the... Oh no, okay. Maybe that's just telling me that they're there, rather than... Doesn't seem to want me to, you know, mine them, as it were. Once you set up your harvester and have started producing spores, you'll need to get some salt. Salt is a versatile mineral found in the dirt layer, and you can mine it like oils and spices. With salt and spores and a bit of water, we can combine everything together in a fermenter. Be sure to set the correct recipe inside the fermenter when you place it down. Once the fermentation process is complete, you'll have new imps ready to deploy. I see. So these are all sort of done on the assumption that you've not done the others, I think. Because obviously it's telling me stuff I kind of already know. Like with the salt. That's all hooked up, isn't it? So we just need to build a fermentator. Right. Oh, no, I didn't set the recipe, did I? There we go. Ferment some imps. That's a bit weird. Do they just pop out? Just poop them out? That's the wrong way round, isn't it, that one? There we go. So not music's driving me nuts, but it's a standard thing for me with games. Okay, sure. 10. Oh, it poops them out 10 at a time. Okay, cool. Do I just collect them? And what? Put them down? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Excellent work. In every level, you will always find the necessary ingredients to make them more imps. However, they won't always be so nicely laid out. Most of the time, you'll have just enough imps to complete your favourite factories. Sometimes you'll need all the help you can get. Let's get back to it. Okay. And then... okay, so that's like the sandbox mode. Okay. So it appears like... I don't know what's going on there with the 12 stars. So it looks like this is probably the last one. Secret ingredients not started. I say, because I'm going for an hour and a half now. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. But say, I was anticipating doing a couple of demos. Good to see you, Chef. Seems to be a lot of void leaking through around here. Luckily for us, it's just what we need for this order. While void and the corruption it brings is dangerous, it can allow us to make secret ingredients, expanding our recipes into much more interesting and complex ones. I don't throw any water on myself. Some common secret ingredients include green slime, lich bones, and spider eggs. Wow. I'll let you go take the order first, and then I can explain what you need to do. The beast is just down the ravine to the right through a small cave. You'll see the imps have prepared a few basics for you. On your way, just be careful getting down. Maybe left and right is different for me. That's left of where we are, but I assume we're eventually going to go to the right. What does this say here? Remember, you can place any dirt or stone you mind reshape the world to suit your factory rather than the other way around. Okay. Okay. Oh, we got 30 imps. So yeah, there's a few bits and pieces knocking about, isn't there? And then this is our... what? Oh, that's our fabricator. Oh, no, here he is. I thought he'd be up, but no. Here's our lad. So hungry. I need food. Fangshi Chow Dan. 10 portions per minute. Crikey. Now we have our order. You can see we'll need a secret ingredient, spider eggs. To create some, we'll need to harness the liquid void that pours along the floor. We can pump this like any liquid using our pumps and use liquid pipes to transfer it to a matter manipulator. Matter manipulators turn raw ingredients like, say, bailiff and void and into whatever secret ingredient you set. Be careful though, if you don't provide enough raw ingredients, it'll start making sludge which will overpower other items in the pipes. Once you have the eggs, was that not providing enough ingredients? Well, don't provide enough raw ingredients. Stop making sludge. Okay. So like a spoilage mechanic. Once you have the eggs, the rest of the recipe should be straightforward. Remember to check your recipe book with G. Okay. So let's do that then. So, Fang Chi Chow Dan. One time I was out harvesting eggs from the web peaks of Mount Neverest with my aunt's husband's wives. Then, when I lost my footing and tumbled down the jagged, sticky cliffs, I came to the eggs had broken in my satchel along with some of the rations, leaving me the inspiration for this dish. There's magic wherever you look. Oh, so I need to use a oops, wrong button. How do I go back? Have we not got a back button? No, don't look like we have. Okay, so we need a mixer with spider eggs and salt to get scrambled eggs. And then we need a Chef-Matic, the scrambled eggs, the tomatoes, and some nutmeg to get that. Okay, so we know tomatoes and nutmeg. It's this mixery bit that's new. Okay. I can close that. I mean, these are, whatchamacallits, aren't they? Bailiffs, aren't they? So we might as well grab them while we're here. What's going on over this way? More bailiffs. See, it seemed to be a bigger number, from what I can tell. I don't have any ladders. Oh. Okay. Is that saying there are... Because it said it was making the stuff for me. So I don't know if I can kind of, oops, get up there maybe. And this is where there'll be ladders. Oops. Oh no, it's where the imps are. Okay. Where the imps are. So I'll just leave that there, I guess. That's a whole load of nutmeg. Let's look at the map. So there's also something going on. That must be the green dots are the mushroom, the impy things, aren't they? Okay. So we need more imps. We've got some over there. We've also got some over here. This is where our water is, and nutmeg and salt. I'm guessing that's coal, is it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oops. I thought they were making platforms and stuff. I thought that's what... Maybe I just missed it. We've got plenty of pipes, so we could open up to start with. Because this is one of our jobbies, isn't it? That's the matter manipulator. Okay. That's the matter manipulator. So we don't actually want to punt that in. That was a mistake, because we want to transform that. Have we got any of them knocking about, other machines? Oh, that's more bailiff. Grab that. I say, I get the feeling we need to be making a lot more of this stuff. And then we've got water here, but I haven't got any ladders. Oh, this is the void. Okay. So we need to make... Where is it gathering? Oop. Oh. Oh, it's put it... Is it put it? Yeah, it's put it in there. Just can't see it. It needs power. I'm hoping the power's been set up in a, you know, same way as the other maps, that we can just use it. So we don't really want to hook it up yet, do we? But what else? It needed something else, didn't it? To do our spider eggs, we need to do green slime. Oh no, that's the rest. That's the options. What do we need to provide for that? Eggs are made using void. A matter manipulator. Okay, so it's literally just, if we pump that in, that will make that it. But we know we need to wait a little bit, because we also need to combine that then with I can't remember. It was G, wasn't it? What's for the recipe? Oh, I need to blender it with salt. That was it. Blender's a new machine. I don't really need this to be this far away, do I? Don't think. I mean, we've got to bring some salt over. There's salt right there, is there? Yeah, okay. So I thought there was, you know, bits and pieces of... Because I'm guessing that's one of the things you would have to do, you know, anyway, sort of thing. Is, you know, make your machines, basically. So it's not going to just hand you every single time. Got some extra lads there. So I thought they were making some... I thought that was what it was saying. There's a bunch of bits for you. Ooh. No? Oh, bum. And I guess we can do... So what it was saying is basically, you know, bring your tomatoes down here, effectively. It's a bit Terraria-like, isn't it? It's that sort of mechanic as well. Can we see the tomatoes? Because these are the mushrooms. So we can't see the tomatoes on the map. Okay. But void's down that way. Ah, tomatoes up here. Okay. So it's not really provided me with any platformy bits. What even is this? Sand. Okay. So, what have we now got? We've now got 5 of them and 3 of them. A bit of that. So I've got a little bit of scaffold. Some random sand. Ah, and we've overflowed on pipe. Okay. Excuse me. Because we came down this way, didn't we? Just I thought I saw it. And then it's not here. Well, there's iron ore there, so we could try and make some. We don't need them. I just... Oops. Don't want to stand in the void. No, lads, don't stand there. I think we just killed one of them. No, don't do that. Dumbness is not brilliant. So this will convert the things into spider eggs, and then we need to build a blender. Fermenter oven. No, it's not that way. Processing machines. Mixer. That was it. That would be an input. Oops, no. Well, we need to set that as scrambled eggs, and we need to bring salt in as well. Okay. And salt's up there. So we don't have a easy way of getting to that unless I start building platforms and stuff. So if we were to make... Because that's going to produce the scrambled eggs. And then what we would need to add in is... What? Because we need to make the whole... I'm getting the recipe all mixed up. No, Chefmatic just needs some tomato and some nutmeg. So we don't need any basil. Bailiffs, rather. We just need tomatoes. And nutmeg. Okay. And we've got nutmeg there. So we need to bring salt down without being asked, oops, to build machines and that. Okay. Is that going to be possible? Wasn't there salt maybe over this way? No. That's iron ore. That's salt. I could maybe do it if we go this way. Yeah, we go. So. Because I'm presuming, well, I'm making a massive assumption there that I can't mine upwards, basically. I've trapped myself essentially there, haven't I? So I need to do a little thing here, maybe. I'll be able to jump across that. Yeah. That's too far. Okay. But I can place this dirt, can't I? I can. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm making a massive assumption that I can't, like, mine upwards, basically. So maybe that's something you can do. But let's leave it for now. Let's go with our basic miner understanding. So it hasn't mentioned, like, ratios or anything like that, so I don't know if that's a thing. Where is that going? Yeah, it's kind of going down. So if I jump sort of this way, ooh, and then take that down there, just because I know where that pipe's kind of going then. Wait, that is salt, isn't it? No, that's iron ore. Bum. I got that all mixed up. Oh well, never mind. Where's the salt then? Oh, there. Okay. So I think the reason it's not giving me scaffold and stuff is to teach me that I can basically, you know, build the world. You know, it did say it. But I can basically place these blocks back down again. Where I want to. So I can just reform the entire terrain. That's like what it's getting at. What we want is a miner. And a miner. Something like this. Oops. Oh. Do I want to deconstruct all of this? I guess. So, because I could try and make the stuff basically, but since this seems to be the final, oops, final bit, as it were. And then we can take the power up the other way. Oh look, you can put the power through the... Interesting. Didn't mean to do that, but interesting. You're not doing anything? No power. Okay. It was right click, wasn't it, to take the... So maybe we have to do something like that, maybe? Don't understand why that's not got power. Because they're not gone red, you see. Well, it did have them, you know, 2 apart on the other thing. On the maps, but I'm sure it let me build them next to each other. Minor. Do I do that? Still saying no power. No power to work. Still not working. Don't know. Don't understand what the issue is there, but we've got some salt in this thing, so go on. Oops. No way. This didn't want salt, did it? It was this. So we need a... Would it be a sorter, I guess? Oh. Won't let me put that over a sign. Okay. That needs to go right. And that needs to be a... No. Is it not one of them? There we go. Input. So that gets it the salt. And that needs void material, which should be in here. And that needs to be the right way round. No. Right click. There we go. Oh, it's a fluid pipe, isn't it? Not a blooming... Oops. I keep getting the wrong controls, basically. I think that's right now. Oh, hello, execute, Outriggers. Colic game, you playing here? What's it about? So, it's basically The idea... Well, I'll show you. The... where can I go? The idea... It's called Snacktorio because you're making food, basically. And up here... where was he? No, he's down the bottom, isn't he? Oops. Ouch. Down here is a eldritch monster. So basically a Cthulhu-style monster, beastie. And he wants us to make this dish, basically. This shoots it into him. And that's basically the game. It's like, bring the ingredients together, and then... Why does this not appear to be doing anything? Oh, there's an egg. Oh! Oh, I think I was stood in the void then. But yes, basically, the idea is that you're making food in your would it be a factory? I mean, it could be a yeah, I must have been stood in the void. And they obviously got weird and wacky ingredients type of thing. Why are you complaining? It's not got power again. I thought power was going through. No? Oh, that's red. Why is that red? I'm not going to have to make more power, am I? It all appears to be connected. Yeah, it just looks like we've not got enough power. That's annoying. Okay. But yes, you sort of building from a single menu and stuff like that, so it's a little tricky to get my head round in a sense. That should be a splitter really, shouldn't it? Or a sorter. I'm not entirely sure I quite get the difference. So for example like that, we've got a sorter and a splitter, which sort of seem to do the same thing. Why are you not letting me go down? Why won't that let me go down? But it's been quite generous, basically, so far, with like just giving me everything I need to make all our factories. And I was kind of hoping it would do that in this level too, but it looks like this is more... Well, actually, you need to build a proper factory now. I guess I'll put that down then. So not quite understanding what some of the issues are that I'm having. Totally honest. Furnace. And then connect that. Like, it's a bit finicky, you know, in terms of how you do stuff. And then I need to close that. So I don't know why has it still got that selected. I think it's because I'm moving it in my inventory rather than letting go of it. So basically now we should be at no. You know, oh, there we go. So 50-50 that way. And this is our coal. So if we're going to run out of that, we should really... Can I just jump across? There we go. Should probably add on more mining as well. But you can make like pipes are effectively like belts, and you know the miners are mining drills. You know, there's no dirt difference there. But furnaces don't smelt material. Furnaces make power. Gathering machine, miner. So I don't get why the other one was powered or wasn't powered. But like that, power seems to have some sort of pass-through mechanic. And I think it's trying to be as like friendly in a sense as possible. But obviously coming from Factorio, it's more like, you know, you're sort of used to having to work everything out. Is this, it just, maybe it just won't let me, no, there is pipe there. That power line there. So why is it not? Should be, is it E, I think? Yeah, there we go. So that's our power network. So it's connected. Maybe it's just not enough. Maybe that's it. Because you see this has got this red symbol on it here. Saying it's... Oh. Can I move that? No. No power to work. Well, why not? Because when it's yellow, it's got power. I think one of the difficulties is that the fluid pipe... Well, I think this is actually like black, effectively. If I had nothing in it, I would be able to see through it. But I can't. Well, it seems to be working. No, it isn't. Void material 0 of 100. Okay. So it's not clear to me why this power, which is connected, that's what that orange line there is showing, is not reaching this pump. Yeah, that is drawn in. Don't know. Could try building it and unbuilding it, as it were. The music is driving me nuts as well. And now it's got power, you see. And now it's not got power. Because the yellow... Maybe that's because the pipe emptied? Just, I mean, there's a few sort of communication issues, shall we say? Because this hasn't got any eggs for some reason. Why are you not got any eggs? Oh, sludge. Okay. If I just get rid of that. Because these, although it's a splitter, it also seems to function like a storage chest as well. Oh no, these are... What are you making? Shouldn't you be making spider eggs? But why are you pumping out output slot? You see, so it's got a void tank. No recipe set. So I'm not understanding something. So this gross little eggs formed from matter manipulation. Just, I mean, it's just flashing a red... Oh, and it keeps doing that as well. No raw material provided, but the void tank is completely full. So how does it not have, you know... I don't know. I say. I kind of get annoyed, especially with the music. It's 5:30, which means we're doing this for 2 hours. So that's all I was going to stream. I was only going to do a couple of hours. And why did something green just come down that pipe then? Yeah, I don't know. It's sort of... I'm sure it's something... You see what I mean? Because this void tank, I think, is meant to be the... You know, this is full up sort of thing. Although there seems to be nothing in that pipe. This is running. Again, I wonder if just building it and unbuilding it, as it were, might be part of the solution. Matter manipulator. No, you see it's pumping out a sludge rather than... What's wrong with you? No, I think I'm going to... Pumping up and guns and then doing it particularly is irritating. Void and void material are different things. Food, because I'm always hungry. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the issue is, essentially, because, you know, it's got a void tank. I don't even... these machines have batteries, and I don't really understand why. But then it's saying it's not getting void material. But then it's every so often it's actually running. Maybe it's saying it needs 100 a minute, or... And I'm not making that? Maybe it's something like that. So maybe I have to put a whole bunch of pumps in? I'll give that a quick go. Gathering. Pump. Gathering. But it's also things that I say, I mean, it is, you know, it's only a demo and it's still being developed. But I can't see the void travelling along the pipe, you see. So I actually know. And it's saying 0 FL. And yet, I mean, this had void in it. You know, where is it getting that from? How is that full? Yeah, no, I think I'm going to quit that there. It's winding me up a bit. And it has been a couple of hours. But yeah, so I think... Well, first off, I just need to get rid of the music. That music is driving me insane. But yeah. I don't dislike it. I'd say it's not that. It's just a bit confusing. And it's always tricky on stream to... play new games, basically, because there'll be some obvious thing that's already told me, probably, that'll allow me to work it out. Can you configure means maybe use a setting for like modifying the void intake? No, I mean, you can configure the recipe, but you can't configure the settings on the machine, basically. But yeah, so in the main menu. So that's that. I was anticipating doing a couple, basically, but it was an hour and a bit before we even got into that that proper one. But yeah, maybe the point of that level is more to actually build it properly. You know, make your pipes and all that sort of stuff yourself, and you know, actually build a more significant proper factory. But yeah, that confused me. That I'm not going to lie. Do I want to do another one? Let's have a look. See, the one I really wanted to give a go was something called Pax Autocratica, which is like almost like, it seemed to be more like a comedy type one. I mean, I'll probably give that another go. You know, in my own time, as it were. But this is going to be, I mean, this is going to be a proper, at least an hour. Yeah, I think I'll have to call it a day. I'll probably, I mean, I'm streaming tomorrow because I've got nothing to do this weekend. So I'll probably pick up and play that, Pax Autocratica. It's, so it's like almost like Evil Genius seems to be the sort of idea. Meets, I don't know about colony management side of it, but the idea is that you are, you've got a workforce basically, and you can, you know, treat them like slaves essentially, and force them to build all the stuff and all that sort of stuff. Because yeah, it's a little bit more tongue in cheek and comedy basically. How's my trigger finger? I don't know. Christmas holiday next week. Is that? Are you in Spain or something then? Because it's or is that? Oh, I see. My I didn't never changed it. Yeah, it's. I mean, I'll be honest. I don't know that I really. What I want to happen is for the Friday Facts to restart, and then I'll start doing the Friday Facts videos again, and I'll just use the stream. I'll probably just stream on like the Sunday or something and do it as a sort of a, you know, chatting about the Friday Facts type stream, because those are always the most fun streams for me. You know, I'll play Factorio sort of thing, and you know, we'll just bimble about in a simple, you know, not modified. But those are always the most fun streams for me, was where we were chatting about the Friday Facts. But I have no idea when they're going to start again. I was just kind of aware as well. I mean, it's nothing to do with this weekend, but just sort of aware that I hadn't streamed for whatever it's been, 2 months, 3 months, 2.5, 3 months, something like that. So I wanted to keep my finger in, as it were, keep me you know, thing. But yeah, there is no schedule essentially. It's not it's not a thing. What I've been working on basically. So next Friday, the next law video will come out, which is on the biters, and it's a monster. It's nearly 50 minutes long, but then the next one is also done. And so this is what I've been working on, because I really quite enjoy making the videos, but they take me so long because of the editing that I do, and not being very good at editing. So the next one is done as well, and that's on Glebber. So basically, next Friday is going to be the biters, and then a month's time, so in 5 weeks, I think, is Glebber. But I've also got the next two recorded as well, the audio in particular and partial edit done, which are Prometheum and like Prometheum Science, basically. So I say there's like 4 of those almost done. And that was kind of my original series. Once I've done the Prometheum one, that's kind of the original, like season 1, as it were, of that series. Not that I've not got more ideas, but I might take a break from it. But there's also like the wishlist videos and all that sort of stuff. But I'm kind of crossing my fingers that maybe around Easter time they'll start doing the Friday Facts again, and I can kind of flip to that instead. And then the streaming will be a bit more sensible. So I got a bit sort of bored of doing my usual streams of just Factorio or Satisfactory or what have you. But so if I stream anything else like this, I mean, I'm kind of anticipating when I go and look at my numbers, people will have unsubscribed. It's quite binary on it, that if I don't stream Factorio or don't do Factorio, people unsubscribe. It's quite sort of harsh. But yeah, so that's it. Yeah, for today. I will be back tomorrow, and I say intention is to play Pax Autocratica, give that demo a go. I say whether or not that's shorter, maybe that's more like a time limited one. This one seemed to be more like a level limited one. Then maybe we'll do another one. There's a Microfab was one that I got sent a sort of a promo demo thing, but everyone can play the demo now. It's like an advanced thing. But yeah, so maybe I'll pick one of the others and we'll do that as well. But yes, so that's it for today. So just a couple of hours. In terms of VODs and stuff, I may well end up not keeping I may well make this members only type of thing. Not for a while, but I say I'm not. It's very clear that the Triggles channel needs to focus on Factorio, and that's it. And one-offs are fine, but I say it's actually damaging to that channel. But yes, so I say that's it for today. If you've been watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and my bumbling around in it, and not particularly not understanding the end there. I don't know whether it's bugs, it's just not explained stuff to me. I've not been paying it proper attention, but so I will probably play it again myself in my free time and see if I can work out what the hell's going on. But yeah, so if you have been watching, I say, hope you enjoyed it and you might consider coming back for another one. I've been Trismegistus. This was Snacktorio. Thanks for watching. Cheers.